Why the f is he purple?
Subscribe!
Hey guys, MrPokke here, back with another video, and today I've just received the latest news that Prydwen has completely changed everything regarding the pure fiction tier list that we have just reacted to a couple of days ago, and we're just gonna go through some of the changes. Maybe they have listened, maybe they have heard the players' feedback and community. So absolutely revolutionary day that we're witnessing today, as well as the fact that we also got ourselves the pure fiction analytics, which is basically consisting the average clears, average points for every single one of the units submitted. So without further ado, let's get into today's content. Criteria, same thing, nothing changed. So we're just gonna jump right into the changelog of what exactly changed. Did they listen? Has there been a lot of listening going on ever since our latest pure fiction video? Whoa! As of the 25th of August, which is quite literally 2 days ago is at the time of this recording. Maybe my editors can get this out by today. Who knows? We have updated the pure fiction tier list based on the latest data check, pure fiction analytics, our own testing, and community feedback. So basically, they listened. Right, they listened. List of changes. Before we get into the we will definitely be checking out the analytics as well. But I first want to take a look at the overall simplified version, and then we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty over here. Right. So first things first, Jiao Qiu going up from tier 1 to tier 0.5, and there it is. Called it, shipped it, sent it. You know, I'm him. Our initial assessment of Jiao Qiu in pure fiction was conservative, with the intent to raise him based on community reception, team synergy, and performance with or without his signature icon. Now, with results in hand, we are more than satisfied with his initial scores and performance, even without his signature icon. I think we all know that Jiao Qiu's best slot in pure vision is not even his signature icon. He literally performs better with Herta Source icon. Like straight up. Jiao Qiu has done enough to earn his Apex status. Absolutely diabolical. We'll be raising him to tier 0.5 while continuing to keep an eye on his team variety, which is none. Stop coping. There's no team variety. You either ride with Akron or you don't ride him at all. Simple as that, right? Let's move on. Yuing Li, tier 1 to tier 0.5. After further testing and community feedback and solid data performance, it is clear that Yuing Li is one of the strongest DPS in pure fiction with or without her signature icon. Excellent AoE capabilities, very frequent ultimates, Argenti style. Who is Argenti again? Multi-potential, numerous viable teams, and realistic solutions for those who don't have her signature icon. Based on all of this, we are raising her into the Apex set of tiers. I just want to say, this little article written for Yuing Li, there's some massive dick riding energy going on here. Like, you compare this right up to Jiao Qiu's right up, you can very clearly see that the Prydwen interns, the Prydwen employees, they have a massive Yuing Li glazing behavior. It's like excellent AoE, very frequent Argenti, the multi-numerous, oh my god, I'm like instant. Calm down a little bit. Let's be a little more neutral. Let's be a little bit more neutral, right? Let's be a little bit more neutral. Akron, tier 1 to tier 0.5. In our previous tier iteration, we dropped Akron from an Apex tier due to poor and inconsistent performance in mode. She displayed non-Apex results within both her most common teams, dot and double debuff, neither of which scored high enough to maintain her ranking. However, the release of Jiao Qiu has changed everything. There it is. Allowing Akron to achieve Apex worthy scores once more. Jiao Qiu's ability to provide Akron with far more ultimates and consistent damage amplifications, even as new enemy spawn, has revitalized her performance. Despite this, her average score remains low in our data, largely because players without Jiao Qiu continue, so they are coping. So the data is getting skewed due to the poor players. They're simply too poor to prove a Jiao Qiu, absolutely. Given that the tier list is ranked with characters' best teams in mind, we are raising Akron back to the Apex tier. And there it is, right? I think this is very good. Not too much to say over here. Classic. Jiao Qiu is insane with Akron. And yep. Scylla! You know what? We'll take this for now. I really hope Scylla is tier 1, but you know what? At least going up by half a tier is pretty good. I'm glad that Prydwen listened. They listened, they watched, and they listened again. Absolutely. This phase Scylla has performed exceptionally well, exceeding her previous tier list rating, achieving impressive results in the community, our testing, and our data collection. A major factor contributing to this success is the pure vision shatter buff mechanic, which significantly aids Scylla in dealing with large groups of enemies in the mode. While this buff greatly enhances the performance, her ability to achieve higher scores when the buff is active, combined with a solid standard performance, warrants a tier upgrade to reflect her moments of dominance. Okay, wait, I just want to kind of pause a little bit here. So is Prydwen tier list supposed to be influenced by buffs or not? Because last time I checked, I don't think it is, right? Because there's this very bold alphabets here. Regardless of turbulence, whimsicality, what the fuck is that? And cacophony. We might need to remove this line. So basically, it's like a seasonal tier list. It isn't, but she performs better now and even without Shatter. Okay. Would Scylla still... Do you guys think Scylla will still perform without Shatter, by the way? I would need a little bit more of a community response. How has Scylla's performance been for the Scylla mains in Pure Fiction outside of Shatter buffs? Let me know in the comments below. Is it? Alright, yep, this is good, this is good, this is good. March 7th. By half a tier, Sword Master March 7 has an impressive first show in Pure Vision exceeding expectation when paired with the most premier follow-up attackers such as Yun Li and Herta. Achieve higher scores across different multiple team comps including various carries. Given a strong performance, we feel it is appropriate to... Yep, pretty much it. I'm all good. No comments. Bronya! I swear, devs listened. What if this entire time I was working with Prydwen on the tier list? As Jay has settled in the Pure Vision meta, Bronya has found a solid place alongside her and Blade in one of the top performing combinations in the mode. In this phase, Bronya has also seen success with Argenti in multiple team variations, achieving impressive scores. Due to her ability to secure a place alongside several powers in the team mode and cause scores continuity, we are raising Bronya to tier 1. Okay, now I'm kind of curious, kind of interested to see who is going to be in tier 1 nowadays, right? Hanya up by half a tier, lowest player rates amongst all amplifiers, primarily seeing widespread play always alongside Arthur. There's been a lot of mention of this specific unit. I'm very interested to see when he's coming out in Honkai Starbucks. Haven't put him. Despite her low usage rate, Hanya has consistently achieved solid scores over the past 2 phases. Links up by 2 whole ass tiers. Notable increase in meta relevance performance and play rate alongside Yun Li. Role in current meta is more significant, especially with Yun Li supporting players like Essential Lyco, making it easier to hit by 2 whole ass tiers. Insane. Excellent. Our first nerf, Jingyuan. Jingyuan has underperformed in the previous 2 phases of Pure Fiction, both in our own testing and in the eyes of the community. The data reflects this disappointing trend. Disappointing. That's not a very neutral adjective. That's not a very neutral adjective to say in a tier list website. Disappointing trend. Consequently, we are moving him down from 1 to 1.5. However, we'll continue to monitor his performance. Okay, every single time Prydwen says this, it's kind of like hope and see, guys. Okay, anyways, let's just move on. Firefly down from tier 1 to tier 1.5. Okay, let's just talk about Firefly and IMC, HMC at the team. So Super Break has actually went down by half a tier. Both Firefly and Harmony Trailblazer. Alongside the Break archetype initially gained popularity in Pure Fiction, however, the performance has been down. Okay, do you guys see this? Do you guys see this bias? My man is on a disappointing trend, whereas for our favorite girlfriend, it's a downward trend. What the fuck am I even reading? Who hired this writer? What is this? What is this bias? Someone hates Jingyuan in Prydwen right now. There's an agenda. I have no idea what. They literally went down by half a tier. One man is disappointing and one man is a downward trend, and there it is. We've been closely monitoring Firefly's performance since her release and feel that she no longer meets her previous tier 1 rating. Given her more recent results, we are adjusting her rating from tier 1 to 1.5 as of now. Alright, interesting. IMC also weak performance and 2 players showing underwhelming scores. Blah 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 blah. Alright, that's pretty fair, so that's gonna be there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below on like Harmony, MC, Super in general, because I have never really used, and even if I did, you know, slightly unrelatable items of my Firefly, so I can't really comment on this that much. So wait, oh my god, holy shit. Based on our latest data testing and community feedback under the new provision, we are revising Queen Advanced Amplified tier list, moving her to tier 3. With the release of Jiao Chu and extensive testing and comparison of both characters across various teams in the game mode, it is clear that Queen Ivan does not measure up. Our favorite streamer fell off. We're going to be waiting for an apology video on YouTube one day. Alright. Currently, she lacks a specialty or a team where she excels, making her the niche tier the most appropriate placement. Same thing for Sambo as well. Sambo has seen very limited play and mixed performance even during periods of Pure Vision efforts on DOT. The Val is no longer seeing consistent play across Pure Vision, blah blah blah. Low play rate, underwhelming performance indicates she is no longer a meta player. As a result, we're moving up 3 tier 3s. Imbibitor Lune to tier 4. First of all, let's not mix up, right? This is E0 deal, right, chat? This is E0 deal. So if this was E2 deal, I'll make a noise, right? This bro has not awakened yet. Bro is a goon. Bro is a level 1 mob, right? So this is E0 deal. In Bibitor Lune has never been a popular hero before vision, nor has he scored particularly well. His performance declined even further, accompanied by lower scores than usual. Struggles to make an effective use of any mode's buffs, lacks strong AoE damage, and imposes several limitations on team building due to his sky skill point cost. Prevent him from being paired with other characters, which yep, it is what it is. Right, E0, sure, just pull better. Oh my god, Gacha Smash is gonna fucking fly over and destroy Prydwen. Just smash them, absolutely. Weld is a character who sees very little play, even amongst other niche characters in the tier 3 and tier 4. His performance consistently falls short of meeting the most full clear requirements. Due to these factors, blood fell off. It is what it is. Hook and Misha, honestly nobody cares about them, so they just died. Yeah. When characters perform unexpectedly, either exceeding or falling short of expectations, our team places them on an internal watch list. So I believe this watch list is the fraud watch. You know, in Singapore is this show called Crime Watch. This is like Fraud Watch. So they're basically on the list, the blacklist. They are blacklisted. This approach helps us avoid hasty tier adjustments and ensure that any changes we make are well considered and accurate. Here's a transparent look at characters who are currently monitoring and reasons behind it. We welcome your feedback. There's this. So who is on the Fraud Watch? Afka and Black Swan, the two OG mommies. The two OG mommies from the DOT domain. They have been struggling in recent phases of pure fission due to increasing difficulty and lack of dedicated supports. Despite this, Kafka and Black Swan maintain some of the highest play rates, even though their scores have consistently fallen short of Apex standards. Nobody wants mommies anymore in 2024. Everybody wants the girlfriend experience. Like, mommies are kind of, you know, it's a little bit 2023, right? So, Himeko has underperformed relative to our expectations for tier 0 characters. This phase may have been less than ideal for her, so we're closely monitoring her performance in the next phase to see if she can bounce back. If she continues to struggle, we may need to reassess her tier. Okay, wait. Riddle mid this. How is Himeko on Fraud Watch more than Herda, by the way? Doesn't Himeko do everything that Herda does but better? Herda is better. You will see the scores. Herda is better than Himeko. Himeko sucks at non-fire weak. Herda is better because she doesn't rely on breaking. Herda more follow-up, easier to trigger. I'm gonna wait for my chat to kind of, and YouTube comments to kind of weigh on this a little bit. Maybe I should give Herda a try. Maybe I should give Herda a little bit more justice. Because the other time we only played with Himeko, didn't give pure fission enough attention and detail to kind of cook on this a little bit too much. So maybe Herda might be better than Himeko, right? Let me know what you guys in the comments below. So absolutely insane. Next, Argenti. I can count with one finger on who the fuck uses Argenti in my entire server. Sarah. No one in my entire chat server plays Argenti. Absolutely insane. I think Sarah has been like, you know, in the cahoots. Argenti has been on a roll in pure vision thanks to enemy lineup buff and vulnerabilities aligning perfectly with his strengths. His recent performance was nothing short of dominant, resulting in one of the highest average scores we've ever recorded. We're seriously considering raising him to tier 0, but we want to see if he can maintain his dominance in a phase where this lineup doesn't favor physical vulnerability. If he considers that, we're promptly... So basically, we're swapping Argenti with Himeko. I have Argenti myself, by the way. I have Argenti at E0S1. Back in my days when I was still a filthy little guide maker where we make guides for every single unit, I actually put Argenti. So, like, you know, I have played with Argenti a couple of times, right? So, and to dust him off and try him a little bit. I'll try him in the next pure vision. Is Argenti broken or whatever the fuck, right? So, Run May, and there it is. I have been waiting for this. This is the one that I'm most interested in, honestly. Run May. She's the most played character in pure fiction since the mode's inception, largely due to the versatility. However, Robin has been gained, and there it is. Rise up into my world. Finally, Robin is getting the recognition that she deserves. And there it is. Establishing new synergies and leading some of the strongest clears in the mode. Not even in pure vision, but I add. Not even just in pure fiction. In MOC, in APOC, in every single goddamn mode, some of the fastest clears have always been with Robin. Because getting 3 extra turns in an action value based game is good. Oh my god, crazy. We're currently debating whether Robin should be the sole tier 0 amplifier of a pure vision, or if Rame's flexibility is enough to kill. Nope, fuck your flexibility. You just need one unit to do one thing at exceptionally well. Would you rather get 3 Bs or 1 A? And there it is. We'll continue to observe both characters' performance in community perception and team dynamics. before making any final decisions. But change may be on the horizon. Okay, this is why I feel that Rame shouldn't be in tier 0. Okay, think about it this way. If my girlfriend and my wife and my girlfriend's girlfriend, if they're both bumming down by half a tier, and DOT is like in the ditch, what are we running Rame with? You get what I'm saying? And like DOT and Celebrate were like, quote unquote, like some of her best team comps. So it's time to face reality. It's time to face reality and give the well-deserved tier 0 to our GOAT, Robin. Rise up into my world. Alright, so that's gonna be that. We run Rame with Blade. Okay, true. Alright, so with that, that is gonna be all of the changes. And now I am gonna be moving on to the actual tier itself. Beautiful. So basically, okay, let's go from left to right. So this red hit is gonna be swapping from this red hit. I think that will probably be happening. I'll probably need to play with Argentina a little bit more to kind of feel the waters, right? Aircron going out with Jiao Qiu, that's completely G. Yingli, that's chilling. Kelala at tier 1. The Soul tier 1, might add. Okay. I'll be looking forward to the day where Stella bumps up, so that's gonna be that. Jingyuan and Blade being on the same tier. I still think Blade might be a little bit better than Jingyuan, but that's gonna be me. Jingliu is at tier 2, so that's gonna be the no changes. Are you crazy? Let's drop her ass to tier 6. Just make a tier 6, just bump it down. I'm not even joking, by the way. Why the fuck is Qingque still at tier 3? It legitimately does not fucking make sense. Okay? You literally can't even proc the follow-up if the guy dies. Aotaki won't even proc if the guy dies, by the way. Let's just drop this ass all the way down to tier 6, right? This is unacceptable. This is the only thing left, I would say, that probably needs drastic medical attention. My girl needs to die, alright? She's been long enough. Go down. Nobody likes her. She's an unemployed gambler, just wasting Fushan's money. It is time to, and also making one of the most viral clips I've ever made in my entire life. So it is what it is. I'll drop her ass down. So now let's move on. This special list, tier list. These two bloods should be dropping off sometime soon. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop down to tier 1. So that's gonna be that. Hanma 7 going down, going up, and Firefly dropping down. And everything else more or less unchanged. So specialist is kind of not too crazy. I'm guessing these two will be going down unless next rotation we get a DOT buff. The moment we get a DOT buff, they will perform like super fucking good. But we just need a DOT buff for Pure Fusion, then they'll perform well, right? So if we get it, I think they can kind of go back up again. Amplifier, Rame can go down. It's about time. And when Rame goes down, Spargo can go down. I think Rame can be okay. Who the fuck is Rame's like best in slot team right now in Pure Fusion? Who is Rame's best in slot team? Because apparently it's not DOT and it's not Super Break. So who is it? Herda Himeko. Okay. Blade, Rame, Robin. Nah, I still think Robin's better. Just leave her here. Drop Rame down. Drop Spargo down. Jiaozhou can stay here with Aircraft. I think that's chilling. Then when Spargo goes down, I feel like Pella can drop down as well. Dude, is Pella good? I feel like she can go down, right? Like, Jiaozhou pretty much just does the debuffer job, but like better in every stage possible. And all the defense now doesn't even matter. You're gonna be one-shot in the minions anyway. I will drop Pella. Ting can still stay in my opinion because Yunli is pretty good. And Ting Yun works pretty good with Yunli. So I think Pella can kind of drop down. Assuming this change takes place. So if Rame goes down, Spark goes down, then Pella needs to go down to kind of balance things out a little bit. These units, I didn't play them enough, so I have no comments. Gu and Ifan falling off is kind of crazy. So it is what it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sustain, literally zero change. Okay, like, can we put some respect to my GOAT chat part? Blood can sustain fine, you know? But let's put some respect to my name, to my GOAT, my boy, chat part, right? I will personally bump him up. Bailu, honestly, a little bit annoying because the fucking freeze is like, shit, man. What am I gonna do with freeze? At least for chat part, he has like ridiculous taunt values, right? So he could literally draw the aggression towards himself so that your DPS doesn't get like frozen or whatever. Bailu is kind of like, unless you die, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? You get what I'm saying? So I'll put Japan in the same tier as Lynx, the Bellabonians, and a common Xianzhou L, if I can say so myself, right? So speaking of Xianzhou L, do you guys know that you can use code Pokke with 10% off? Use exclamation and get your very own Baidu plushie, absolutely insane. And exclamation code your code with 10% off. Very good, very nice, very Pokke walkie short. So that's gonna be there. Everything else just kind of don't really think there's too much to be said here. So that is gonna be the changes to the overall pure vision tier list in Prydwen. Very, very interesting developments, if I can say so myself. And now I want to move on to the statistics. Average score. So the first row, our Genti coming in at a rank 1 of 39,622. Hanya, holy shit, Hanya going up by almost 8,000 points. That is quite crazy. That is quite crazy. Jade has been consistent. Robin completely popping off the face of the earth with 5,686. Yunli is new. Huan also going up by 5,346. Pingyun, I think Pingyun, Huan, they are quite literally carried by Yunli. These two Foxians, they are quite literally carried by Yunli. What the fuck is Natasha doing by... Why did Natasha go up by 3,000 points? Who the fuck started using Natasha? 2 people used her in meta teams. So Blood is boosted. Blood literally got Elo boosted. Okay, so she's a fraud. I'm gonna ignore Natasha. Kelala went up. Sparkle by 4,704. 36,361. Literally 21 points higher than Bronya. Bronya really saw a pretty big jump up, if I can say so myself. Herda jumping up by 1k. Blade went up by 5,000. And you dare put Jingyuan in the same tier as Blade. Fuck off, okay? Luocha at 4,190, also a pretty big bump up. Scylla at 5,669, jump up to 34,499. And Fu Xuan at around the same ballpark. Where is our Genti? Not our Genti, our Adventuring. How is Adventuring lower than Luocha? Doesn't Blood have like the highest amount of damage, highest amount of ultimate, highest amount of follow-up and everything? Oh, Luocha removes the revives of Sanctus enemies. That is an excellent, excellent fucking point, TBH. The fact that Baidu is right beside Adventuring is kind of crazy. But, okay. Down. Ranmei? Holy shit. Okay, if Ranmei's score is 7,000 points lower than Robin, I think that's where you kind of draw the plug. And you know, it's kind of calm down a little bit, right? It's time to calm down a little bit. When you're 7,000 points away from our GOAT Robin, it's time to chill, kind of put a plug, right? Okay. Anyways, Acheron going up by a little bit, not too crazy, but then again, like they mentioned, a lot of players don't have Jiao Qiu to be rid of Acheron, so it kind of dilutes the pool a little bit. Dog is not doing too good. It's not doing too good. How the hell did Ailu have 2,000 points higher than Japard? Insane. Fire MC interesting. Jingliu interesting. Pella interesting. Opez falling off a cliff. Holy shit. Isn't there a stage with Fire weak? I refuse to believe this. There's literally a stage of... Like, the mobs are weak to fire, right? You can literally break them. This doesn't make sense. How is Herta like 7,000 points higher than Himeko? This is below passing points, by the way. It's literally below passing point. It's below 30k. How is Himeko in the same ballpark as Qingque? Shut the fuck up. There's no one sample size. Okay, yeah, one. Sample size is 1. Sample size is 1. This sample size is 1, and this sample size is like probably like... Maybe just like 1 bet. There's just no way. There's absolutely no way this is real. Alright, so I just refuse to believe this. I refuse to believe this. Honestly, there's no way Himeko is on the same ballpark as Qingque. Oh my god, Firefly is this... What is even going on? Okay, even if Firefly is bad, she can't be this bad, right? She can't be this bad. Okay, the reason why I 20k with Himeko, you know why? It's because I'm running her with Jingyuan. So calm the fuck down. Okay, but it can't be this bad, right? There's diabolical levels of bad. Why the fuck is he purple? Oh, minor mistake. Minor mistake. It's all good. I know you guys hate... I know you guys hate Dale, but Nah, it's all good, it's all good. Nah, Misha is a real 5-star, absolutely. Yeah, Misha is a real 5-star. Blood became a 4-star, absolutely. Yeah, okay, so I think that is pretty much it, right? So, usage on stage. So this is basically appearance rate, right? So how many percentage did they appear in the pure vision stage 4? Ranmei, Acheron, Fu Xuan, Robin topping the charts. I think these are just simply because, you know, they are very high in popularity characters. So they're just very, very popular in general. So they are just kind of, forced to use them. Fu Xuan also very popular. Robin, I like to see this kind of decent increase. Fargo dropping by a bit. Aventurine dropping by quite a bit. Kafka went up by 6%, which is kind of crazy. Huan popping off by 13.51%. Absolutely insane. Very good for, units like Yun Li, Argenti. Very, very good. Black Swan going up by 1%. Jade by 12.6%. This is the first appearance. Firefly fell off a cliff. Argenti got up a little bit. Luocha is a little bit. Xiao first time. No comments. How did Bro go up? The rest of the stuff don't really have that much of a change. So there's going to be a standard 5 stars. Himeko 4. Holy shit. Bro completely fell off by 33% usage rate. Bronya, Japan. Okay, the rest of that didn't really have that big of a change. And then 4-star units is why did Herda's usage rate drop by 21%? Like, if Herda's score is this good, shouldn't more players use her? Yeah, if Herda's score is this good, then shouldn't more players be using her? If this is her score, they went up by so much. Less use equals less bad players equals higher score. Gallagher, okay. Team is 6%, Pella is 6%. Now, the rest of that don't really change that much, right? So, don't really have too big of a... Oh, team usage rate. Before we jump into team usage rate, I just want to touch on this, because this usage rate, appearance rate don't really matter at all. It doesn't really show you the true value, how good they are in the mode. I'm extremely shocked by Himeko's abysmal performance here. I don't know what the fuck happened for the fall of like 5,000 points. Did no one use Chintre at all last time? Something is off here, because her appearance rate last time was 0.27, right? So there is a Qingque agenda going on in Prydwen. Somebody in Prydwen is getting paid off by Qingque. I don't know who, but we need to weed them out. It's a little bit ridiculous here. Right, the rest of the stuff is I'm very, very sure how Firefly completely fell off. I can't relate, with because I truly love my girlfriend, right? So I would never let my girlfriend reach this stage. So can't really relate to them. But these are the people who didn't treat their girlfriends right by only getting her E0, S0. Right? So it is what it is. After taking a look at the overall numbers, right, I am more solidified in my belief in which, first of all, Ramei goes down. Jingyuan goes down. Himeko on Fraud Watch. DOT probably it's time to retire them unless we get a DOT buff. Everything else, I feel like we might have to change a little bit for Argenti, man. Huan up top. Huan up top. The fact that she went up both in usage rate and by 5,000 points with a 33% increase in 13% increase in usage rate is very, very good, right? So very, very big Huan W. So that is pretty much gonna be it. Alright, before we wrap up this video, the team usage. Final segment. So rank 1 is Firefly. The rank 1 team on average failed. This is like reminiscent of a imagine you're in class, right? You're in college. The test was so fucking hard that majority of the class just straight up failed. It's kind of reminiscent of a similar situation. They were just way too fucking hard. Rank 2 actually getting a 33,000 clear with the Docron. Okay. Rank 3 Docron with Galachat. Rank 4. Okay. This is a team that my chat was telling me, right? Ramei with Herda, Himeko with Gallagher. Okay. Rank 4 at the highest usage rate. Rank 5. Docron appeared in the top 1, 2, 3. All of them Docron. Just change the supports. And all of them performing still above 30k. It's still above 30k. So that's pretty good. Rank 6. The classic DOT. Even by the power of Huan herself, they couldn't. Okay, think about this, Richard. This is the highest appearance rate with Huan. And despite this team getting only 28,000 points, she still has a score 37k. Exceptional. Extremely, extremely exceptional. This is the average score. She is literally getting put. She has a nuclear fucking feeding 80 carry going 0 and 10. And she's still pulling a hit. That is absolutely diabolical. Very good, very good. Rank 7 are okay. This is the team with holy shit, this team is not cooking. This team is not cooking. This is Docron again with Huan. Arj. Well done. The GOAT of pure fiction. The fact that the average score here is 40k. It means that 2.31% of the statistics, every single one of them got 40k. Yeah, I don't have much to say. 38k also pretty good with Robin, Yingli, Tingwei, and Prydwen. So this is pretty good. Unfortunately okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Filter by score is not exactly a good benchmark for pure fiction specifically, because there's so many 40k points. You can't really tell who is better than the other. You know what I'm saying? At least for like, I think like APOC Shadows, it gets very, very close, like down to the AV. Whereas pure fiction, like, the more you 40k, just 40k. Like this could be a 40k in 4 cycles, this could be a 40k in 0 cycles, right? You will never know. Right, interesting, if I can say so myself. There's a lot of 40k points. So yeah. With that, we have come to the end of the latest pure fiction tier list update presented by Prydwen. They have finally listened. Very Pokke Woggies. Leave down in the comments, you know, because devs listened on the changes that have been made in pure fiction, as well as the brand new fraud watch introduced by Antler and his team, right? So word of the day is going to be my world, because this bitch needs to be omnipotent, omnipresent, whatever the fuck she is her. I will not rest, I will not stop, I will not cease until Robin gets the recognition she deserves for pure fiction, for apocalypse shows, for MOC, for every single goddamn game mode. Run fraud needs to go the fuck down, right? First of all, she obliterated the entirety of Firefly's planet, and second of all, nobody loves her, right? It is what it is. So Robin needs to be clear from name, so that's gonna be there. Join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord. All the best for your gacha pools, all the best for Netland pools if you guys are playing Netland, if you guys are playing Genshin Impact, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.